All right, so the last little bit we're going to use is take those views and try to create a map plan and a design for the solid based on those views. So what we're going to look at first is on this view, I can see on the front that I should see 2 blocks tall, 1 block tall, and 3 blocks tall as I look at the front of this. So what I'm going to do on that CPM website is I'm going to basically in the front, I'm going to build everything 2 blocks tall because I know that that's how tall it should be. In the middle, I'm going to make everything 1 block tall. And then on the right, because it's 3 blocks tall, I'm going to make everything 3 blocks tall. And that way, when I look at this on the front view, I can see that yes, it matches the same drawing that I have in that view plan. Okay, but then if I was to look at it from the right side, all I see is a wall. I have a wall of 3 by 3 blocks, and that's not totally correct, not accurate. From the right side, I should see only 1 block tall in the front, which means the front row can only be 1 block tall. So I need to delete. So now I see I have 1 block tall in the right, from the right view. In the middle, it's still going to be 3 blocks tall, which is what I have right now. So I still have 3 blocks tall in the middle. And then lastly, I need 2 blocks tall in the back right corner. So I need to be able to delete one of those. So now my right view matches what I have here. And then when I go and look in the top, I need to have no blocks in the back left corner and in the center. So I need to go from here, take my isometric view, and I need to have no blocks in the back left corner, so here, and in the center, and I'm going to have to delete a couple of blocks here so that I can do that. So now if I look isometrically, but top view, I have no blocks in the back and in the center for that shape. So I'm just sort of building as I go. So here's what I've got, my front view, 2, 1, and then 3, right view, kind of matches, everything should match up with what I've got. So what I want to know is, so I've built it, what is the volume of the shape? So how many blocks did I use? And we can use kind of design our map plan based around that. So I can see, maybe, if I could get this thing to drag. So I've got 2, 3, I've got 3 across the front, plus 2 more on the left-hand side. So there's 5, plus 1 more in the back middle. So there's 6. And then I have my 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. Let me do this really quick. I need to put one there and one there. Double check. There we go. So I'm at about 11 blocks for my volume. And so then to fill in the map plan, now we just have to kind of go through and say, how many did we have? So we can see in our isometric, we had nothing in the back. So there's our 0. We know we have a 0 here and a 0 here because there's no blocks being shown. And we know there's 2 and 1, and 1's across the whole front. So there's 2 here, 1, 1, 1. And then we can see that there's 3 and then 2. And just to double check, oh, and there's 1 more in the middle, in the back, that I hadn't filled out. And so that's what gets our map plan. And that's how we do that. So then the last 2 here I have, let's just see if we can design a map plan based on these shapes. Assuming, I'm going to assume here that if I can't see it, that there's nothing there. So I'm going to assume because I can't see the back corner that there's nothing there. I can also see clearly that there's no blocks in the middle corner or the back right corner. I can see there's no blocks in the front right corner and there's no blocks in the middle. So then I can see that there are 3 blocks tall here on the front or kind of the middle left. And I can see I've got 2 and 2 from the middle and then 1 more again in the front and 1 more again on the side. So there I've created my map plan based off of that. And now I just need to add them together to be able to find my volume. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units cubed for my volume. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, just double checking. And so then 1 more, just to kind of create a map plan based off of this. I can see there's no blocks visible here. There's no blocks in the front 2 middle and right kind of columns, rows. There's 1 block on the front left, 1 block each in through the middle, 2, and then 3 blocks tall in the very back. So there's my 3 blocks tall. And so then to find our volume, now it's a real quick add them together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again for our volume. And that's how we use a mat plan. So it's just a way for us to visualize very quickly how this 3-dimensional shape looks in a 2-dimensional design.